Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Persona 3 Reloaded, what is perhaps the semi-final time. I'm your host, MugiwaraJM, and let's continue. When we last left off, I did one big Tartarus grind, began a relationship with Bitsuru, knocked out some of my social links, and there's still yet more to do. It is Christmas evening, so let's see what needs to be done left. Alright, social link check. The Fool's automatic. Magician we're a little behind on. Fuko we're behind on. Yukari we have one more. Track team we're behind. One more for the track. Treasure. Team manager we're behind. Star we're behind. Moon we're definitely behind. Roll down to Christmas. Who's free on Christmas?
What's up?
Hey, waiting for you. Were you gonna eat something just now? Let's get you
All
done.
fired up now. Glad we can meet up one more time before I take off.
You leaving today?
Always sharp as a tack. Yep. I'm leaving right after this. Factory's way out west, so I'm moving into a dorm there. I've already sent my luggage. Now I just gotta send myself. My mom started crying and blaming herself. But I'm the one who wants to do this. This is a new chapter in my life. Guess I should say goodbye to this ramen, too. Well then, I better get going.
I'll see you off.
Sure. Then let's head to the station. Hey. Here, take this.
It's a car key.
I want you to hang on to that.
But I can't drive yet.
It's okay. There's no car to drive. It's the key to my dad's car. I've been keeping it for good luck. Sometimes I get pretty pissed that he's not around anymore. My life wouldn't have been so complicated, you know? I could have enjoyed track more. I wouldn't have had all that pressure to be the best. But by blaming him like that, I was just running away from my problems. That's why I want you to have it. I don't want to risk running away again. But if I know you have it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Then next time we meet, I can still be proud of who I am. Thank you.
I have gained a lifelong friend.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Star Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the star within thyself.
You can now fuse Hillel, the light bearer.
We'll see each other again someday.
Merry Christmas, by the way.
I see you're back.
So today's December 25th. All this stuff about death and fate. What a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right. I said it. Next year. We're not gonna let the world end. That's right. I said it. Now's that time. Hey, it's the last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. I hear people talking. Morning. It's cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way.
I didn't get mine yet. I want to buy a grab bag. I'm aiming for one with a purse.
Yep.
Oh, me too. Hey, you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a kotatsu. Winter break starts tomorrow, though I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. You should start the year by doing more for your parents. Don't pass out your kotatsu staying up late, okay? Speaking of kotatsu, I'm reminded of the passage from a famous novel, The Shutters of the East Window. Oh wait, that was a futon.
What even?
Alright, that's enough out of you smart mouths. A futon is practically the same as a kotatsu. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Look, all my point was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a kotatsu, you can get burned, okay? Now that's the end of it. Who haven't I gone up with that I can't go up with? Well, there's Fuka, who I'm a little late on. Oh, we can do that in Yukari can be in January. Alright, we're already able to prove that. Yeah, we're late with you.
Okay, I think that does it for the gyoza filling. I thought it might be nice to add some textures, so I made sure there's plenty of vegetables mixed in.
How bold.
I'm a little worried, but I wanted to give it a try. We went by the book for the seasoning, so it shouldn't turn out too different. Next, we have to put the filling in the wrappers. But... where is she?
Sorry I'm late. It was a long day of practice. Oh, have you gotten pretty far already?
Welcome back! We were just starting on the wrappers. I invited Yukari-chan to join us. We were talking about cooking the other day, and she seemed really interested.
I mean, you almost never invite me to something like this, Fuka. So I was happy when you did. Have you changed recently, or is it just me?
Have I? In what way?
You just seem more at ease now. Or
Just
maybe
wanted to
it's
test the
more
microphone.
confidence. Don't you think so?
I agree.
Yeah, see? That's what I thought.
Really? Well, I'm glad if that's the case. He's been helping me a lot recently, and been really supportive of me. So I think maybe that's why.
Wow. I guess that's our leader for you. Junpei ought to take some notes.
Why are you constantly
Well,
shitting on the
Everyone
man?
has their own strengths, and I'm sure Junpei-kun has plenty of things he's good at too.
Yeah, I know. Not that I'd ever say that to his face, though, and go straight to his head.
Oh, the gyoza wrappers are going to dry out. Let's start wrapping, shall we?
Everyone finished wrapping the gyoza, then we started cooking. We had them practicing pleasantly. The gyoza are finished. They look delicious.
Wow, it's so good! How are yours, Yukari-chan?
And the flavor and texture are perfect. I think this is the best gyoza I've ever had.
There's plenty more white rice if you want too.
Oh, I would, but... Sorry, I actually gotta get going. I've gotta clean my archery uniform before tomorrow. Oh, you can leave my dishes. I'll clean them when I get back.
You don't have to worry about that. Besides, we'll save on water if we do them all at once.
Sorry about this. I'll make sure I can stick around till the end next time. But thanks for having me.
Did you notice she said next time? I was a little nervous at first, but I'm glad I challenged myself. Oh, that reminds me. I have something I wanted to give you. You're always listening to music, so I thought you might like these.
They're
And I
headphones.
think you were a fan of this design, so I tried to match it.
Replace my old headphones with the ones Puka gave me. The sound quality is unbelievably clear. Technical skills must be next level.
Remember how I told you I was pretty good with machines? Well, how are they?
I love them.
Pretty cool, right? Just kidding. Actually, I've decided I want to become more accepting of myself. I want to be able to say I'm proud of who I am. And I think this is the first step to reaching that goal. I'm going to be more confident in the things I'm good at. I hope you're happy with them.
You see, since Fuka cares about me, so we forged a powerful bond.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the High Priestess Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the High Priestess within thyself.
You can now fuse Skatash, the instructor.
But I'm not going to give up on cooking either. I'll embrace the things I'm good at, but also find more things I can do. I'm going to change, one step at a time. Oh, if there's anything you decide you want to try doing, just let me know. I'll always be here to help.
Second term's over, and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be honest, I'm still nervous. However, I'm no longer uncertain. I've made up my mind beyond the shadow of a doubt. I will fight to the very end.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm on
Yeah.
my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we can do it. They say, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow. You know.
Winter vacation begins today.
Huh? Junpei-kun?
Ah, hey Fuka.
What brings you here?
Nothing really. I've been coming here a bunch lately.
Is that sketchbook...
Ah, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
Oh yeah? You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now, you're something else. I can't even describe it.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yuka-tan said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the Dark Hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet, and I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself.
True to your heart.
You're really something,
You must be
Fuka.
true to your heart. Oh, goddamn
Let's
it.
fight together.
Okay.
Oh, is my, no, it's working now. It's like not very sensitive. Or now it's too sensitive.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
Yeah, now it's just too sensitive for some reason.
Whatever like is, we gon' flow with
Okay.
it. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the
Alright, it is the 27th.
We inspire, it never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
I haven't gone up with the spool yet.
I never feel like miserable. Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever.
Hey! I did it! I finally met my quota! I found someone else to welcome into our vlog! No! Speak of the devil! Oh, wow! Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me! Yes! Yes!
You gonna scam them too?
Scam? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Uh-oh.
Don't follow me around anymore. Only true believers are allowed.
That was the wrong move.
Huh? is this?
He's gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
Is this an emergency? A serious emergency?
Or was this a lie?
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Oh, yeah. You've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
Am I gonna die? But if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What? What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out! I don't want them to hurt me!
He must really trust me with all his heart. I feel like a relationship is stronger.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this, I gotta get to work.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
Took Suyama to home and went back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Only 4 more days till New Year's Eve. I was actually really worried for a while. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I even thought my fear might completely overtake me. I wouldn't be able to decide anything. I was wrong. I'm actually so strong because everyone's with me.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever life
All
is,
right.
we gon' flow it.
So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee. Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good. It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
Right after waking up.
Well, that does seem to be common for a lot of people. The taste and smell are a signal to start the day. It's sort of like flipping a switch in your head.
Amen.
When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy. I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Possibility.
Well, I better try extra hard when I'm making coffee for you then. And it'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Mara looks so satisfied to talk about coffee. Spirit refresh. Automatically recover 5 SP each turn during battle.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now. Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
Excellent coffee.
I've gotten a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
So dance if you wanna go ahead.
I never felt like so miserable. Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me.
Welcome back.
Oh,
So dance
excellent.
if you wanna go ahead.
I never got my reward for the exam set.
Right.
So mind your own biz, whatever like is. We gon' flow with the set. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you.
Fire with the burning desire.
It feels nice being able to pour tea for someone else like this. Oh, my apologies. I'm supposed to be the host, and yet here I am thinking about myself. How about you then? Are you having a good time? That's good to hear. Chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, so maybe that's taking its effect on you. I was actually a bit worried that I might be putting you off. Apparently, the popular opinion is that I'm difficult to approach. We're running low on snacks. I'll have to ask my staff to... Actually? Oh, never mind. Here, let me pour you another cup.
Tanker will feed me through with special snacks.
All right, I think that's enough for now. We should start cleaning up. I'd like to invite you for this again, if time allows. But for now, let's head back to our rooms.
Alright, well now we're gonna go up with them, but there's a trophy I have to go get.
I never felt like so miserable. Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me. You gotta say now you're not losing me. I never felt like
The grind set mindset.
Welcome back.
Tomorrow's a big day. You make up your mind yet? I made up mine, by the way. It kind of took me a while to get there, though. Huh. Well, you should make your choice soon if you haven't. Don't change your mind at the last minute.
Hey!
So dance. If you want to go ahead.
We're finally at the last episode. I wonder how it's going to end. You know, about this series, I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me. But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometimes. Do you ever try watching things from genres you don't normally get into?
If I'm with someone else who might enjoy it.
I'm the same way. Isn't it easier to try something new when you have someone with you for the ride? It's also nice to be able to comment on it and see the other person's reaction. Watching this together made me
Why do you think I
realize how
started
much I
getting into
appreciated
Let's
the
Plays
main
and streaming?
character. Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone. And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring. Come to think of it, isn't she just like you? That might be a stretch. Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day? It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We've been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore." It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents. I kinda get it now, looking back, but at the time I was just sad. What I'm trying to say is, this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind and strong. It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
I was inspired by the protagonists of the show we watched on TV. Healing Apex. Reduce the SP cost of recovery skills to 25% of their normal SP cost. Nice!
Oh! The last episode's starting! That ending was so good! I hope they'll make a sequel. I'll bring more DVDs I'm curious about next time. Oh, it's about time we head back to our rooms. Have a good night, okay? Hey, it's me. You got a sec?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Morning! I've got good news. I guess it's coming back today. Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up. We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay? See ya.
Hey, so about last time, let's go to Hagakure.
Restaurant's filled with the smell of fish.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns, and then he died.
Steamed buns.
Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me.
Terrible.
What kind of person feels joy when their own brother dies? I'm a... At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems, but if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I?
Just be yourself.
Be myself? Be myself! Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
City Mets truly appreciates me. I feel like a relationship is stronger. Alright, this was the one I was the most worried about.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond now has nurtured hath finally
Other one I'm really
matured.
behind on are the kid that was dating the older
innermost
teacher
power
and
of the moon
the track
arcana
team.
hath been
The track
set.
team guys.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
You can now view Sandalphon, the deliverer of prayers.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second! The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday, I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King the Third. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but... I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Me too. I was afraid I wouldn't see you again. I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt, even if I'm completely destroyed. My programming data would still exist.
Come on, don't talk about yourself like that.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab.
I heard what happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not.
I was worried about you.
I'm sorry. I could have done so much more. 10 years ago, what I did to you was...
You did what you had to do.
But if I hadn't done what I did to you, you wouldn't be suffering like this. As for what Ryoji-kun said, have you already made your decision?
Yes, I have.
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back, please, kill him. I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories. Even if it means forgetting everything and everyone.
I guess, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
What is it, I guess?
Why? Why did I come back here? My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, it's clear that I can't defeat them. What am I even doing here? No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you. I guess. Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless? Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering? You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact, our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows, but I can't carry out that duty with the power I have. So what is my purpose now? I just don't know, and no one can give me an answer.
Well, yeah, you don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you. Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them. That's how we plan on getting through this. Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but that's the idea.
That's the idea?
When I saw you collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, I guess. I don't want to forget about you.
Fuka-san.
There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important this year. To truly live is to be willing to change. And we have to make those choices for ourselves.
Do you think I'll be able to change too?
You have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
I
Yeah, she dropped the
understand
robot
what my
voice.
purpose is now. I'm a machine with the directive to live, and the one issuing this new command is me.
As it should be.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it, but perhaps that's a part of living too.
Yeah, it sure is.
The lady is gonna evolve. Resolution of Agus's heart has awakened a new persona. Agus's persona, Palladian, has given rise to Athena. Newfound strength. Awaken all teammates on ultimate personas. And now she has a new theurgy. Deal severe pierce damage to one foe, ignoring resistances.
Will you allow me to join you in this fight?
You
Oh, yeah.
kidding? Of course. You've always been one of us.
Thank you. From now on,
You're gonna need
I
one of those
stand
doors
with
to
all
level
of
up like
you,
crazy,
no
though.
matter what happens.
Yeah!
So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Today's New Year's Eve.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Here are my requests.
I've never done one of the Elizabeth ask her out sort of things.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, her at the mall.
Oh my, an encounter with one of your world's exquisite treasures, right out of the blue. So this is the fountain. It makes sport of water, a precious resource and the very foundation of life. Such a sinful form of art. I've heard of its mystical powers, wherein those who offer coin may have their wishes granted.
That's a superstition.
Oh, is that so? Or perhaps the offerings were far too insufficient to have attracted the fountain spirit's interest. Fortunately, I anticipated this and brought a hefty sum of coins. 2,000 of your 500 yen coins to be exact. I shall make an opening bid of 1 million yen. Oh! I was so caught up in the excitement that I started tossing coins without giving my wish any thought. This won't do. I shall give it more careful consideration before I return here in the near future. What is this facility here? I see there's a gentleman inside with quite the stern face. And these photographs displayed so prominently. Most wanted. Reward? Would it be correct to presume that these are your version of my subjugation requests?
Pretty much.
What do they use as proof that the target has been subjugated? If they truly parallel my requests, then do they require a piece of the body? My interest has been piqued. This edifice over here, is this what you call a club? Dancers dictated by the sway of one's inner passions. A subterranean garden flourishing with uninhibited desires. closed right now? Oh, what a pity. I had hoped to become part of the scene. Woo!
What the fuck?
Well, that was quite satisfying. But I'm overwhelmed. Everything looks so new and inviting. Everywhere I look, something catches the eye. If you don't mind, could you perhaps recommend our next activity?
Let's do karaoke.
Karaoke. Could it be? It appears the time has come to demonstrate my hidden talents. One may even challenge professional singers at the touch of a button at this karaoke. Excuse me. Would you mind waiting for a moment? I hadn't noticed there was a fountain on this side as well. Oh, yet another fountain. On the opposite side. I see. So this place plays host to a trinity of fountain spirits. I apologize for the wait. Let us continue. Now then, I shall perform a song of exultation for my master. Sing along if you will. La la la. Oh my. You've never heard this song before? Thank you for the invaluable experiences you've shared with me today. I consider this mission a complete success. This may sound forward, but I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results. A shame. Marvelous.
You can now fuse Huapo, the graceful tree spirit.
Very well then. Here are my requests. Marvelous. Very well.
Oh, so you could do like asking her out for like any time and it won't pass time. That's interesting.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Which will you choose?
Is this acceptable?
Have you all the elements you need?
Is this acceptable? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive an immense amount of power.
So it begins. You can't control this one yet.
Oh, I can't make that one yet. Well, I need it for a trophy. Ashira, Yako, Mara, Beelzebub.
of this. Well then, shall we take a look?
You can't control this one yet.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
Yako, Addis, Abaddon, Balls of Wool, Adavaka, Yishin Dasheng.
Please choose what kind of persona do you desire?
This persona, yes? Is this acceptable? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive an immense amount of power. It appears it will receive an
A new power emerges. You can't control this one yet. This power might be too much for you. You can't control this one yet.
You just straight up make Satan lose money. Why is Satan weak to wind?
This persona is powerful.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
You can't control this one yet.
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
You can't control this one yet. Registering personas? Will you register it? All registered. Is overwriting acceptable? Very well. We look...
I never feel like so miserable. I never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Did you stay with me? You gotta say now you're the loser of me. I never feel like so different now. It doesn't seem like we've been far apart. Lose your life. My life will turn out.
Yoji has returned as promised. It's time for me to make my decision.
Hey, it's been a while. Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits, I'll lose this form. And I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then, I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
Ryoji-kun.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me. All right. I'll be waiting.
Have you made your decision?
I have.
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
You know how I feel.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
I'm on board too.
I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then, okay?
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name.
And you disturbed me while I was sleeping.
It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. You are. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live in peace until the moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated. It's pointless to fight her. Are you still thinking, or have you already made up your mind?
My decision determines the rest of our lives. I must choose wisely. Spare Ryoji and stay as is.
I guess I wasn't able to change your mind. There's still some time until midnight. I didn't want to have to show you this, but I have no choice. Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world until I am finally satiated. There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world cannot be changed. That's something you can't comprehend. Memories are not set in stone. Old ones can be replaced with new ones, creating a new reality. Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you. Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all, you're someone very special to me.
I have to make a decision now. My answer is... spare you.
I understand. As sad as I am to hear it, it's your life. You're free to do what you want with it. I'll respect your decision. Let's get back to the others. I need to tell you guys how to confront Nyx. Somehow, I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there really is some power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this. I know this isn't exactly the best timing, but I never thought I'd feel this way. Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you remember me. Come on, let's go. Everyone's waiting.
You have forged a powerful bomb for Ryoji. You can now fuse Saturnus, the Black Sun.
Yo, what's up, Ryoji?
It's a painful decision, but it's yours to make.
That's right.
But it's impossible to defeat Nyx.
We'll go as far as we can. We have to try.
You're the only one saying it's impossible. Personally, I don't care if it is.
All right, then. It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus. On the promised day, you have to make your way to the top of the tower.
The promised day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow, January 31st, 2010. On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus, and that's when the world will end.
1 month?
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Appriser's arrival, Nyx learns that the way has been prepared, and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
That explains why it's called the Tower of Demise. So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right. But remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then, you'll realize exactly what you're trying to stand against.
We understand. You don't need to keep telling us. 1 month from now, January 31st. We won't forget.
Well, I'll be going then. I want to leave you while I'm still in this form.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
I won't forget that you were my enemy. And my friend.
I guess.
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this, but I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then. Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
You say Happy New Year.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
Made an important decision together with my friend. I feel like a breakable bond with them.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Fool Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Fool within thyself.
You can now fuse Susanoo, the Raging God. They all share the same goal. The relationship is growing stronger. Now the team is even more united than ever.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create the persona of the Judgment Arcana.
The Nyx Annihilation team. New Year is about to begin. in 1 month on January 31st will face Nick. We must reach the top of Tartarus by then. We've all decided. 2009 is quietly drawing to a close. A year filled with many memories. Happy New Year, if you can call it that. New Year's Day.
Good morning. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
Why would I watch something like that?
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently, Mitsuru-san got kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it.
Huh?
You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't have anything better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too.
Count me in.
Oh, look at that. Turns out we all want to go after all.
Where is it?
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Happy New Year! Let's all give it our best. Anyhow, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
Damn, he threw and has like the best looking one.
Yucatan.
What?
Happy New Year. What's the matter, Iori?
Kirijo-senpai, you look amazing. I feel like I'm... What's this feeling?
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone! I've never worn a kimono before. My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca, wow, you look just... Oh, wow.
Hey, come on!
This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Ai-chan, considering what you usually wear, it looks even more amazing on you.
Is that so? What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man, what a beautiful first dream of the new year. Right, Sonata-san?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping me wake up.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Other layers?
Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
No, wait! Ouch!
Wearing something like
Wearing
this
something
on
like
New
this on
Year's
New Year's-
really makes me feel more put together. Although the sash makes it a little hard to breathe.
Seriously, Junpei? Of all the dumb things you could say. Anyway, it's nice that we get the chance to go out like this every once in a while. Let's just try to stay positive and chin up.
I'm not used to seeing the girls dressed like that. Not sure why, but I get a little flustered looking at them.
What? I didn't say that! Dude, don't go making stuff up!
Huh? But you said...
I drew a paper fortune, and it said great luck. I'm sure that means everything will work out for the best.
It's real tasty. Drop by again?
Planning on head... All right. Let me know when you leave. Planning on heading back?
What did you wish for, Fuka?
I wished for a great year. I know it sounds boring, but that's what I really want.
That's what I wished for as well.
We all wished for the same thing.
However, I'm not praying for divine help. There's nothing to worry about. I have the utmost certainty that we can do this.
Yeah, I know we can.
We should get going.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Elizabeth said a previously blocked path is now open. I should check it out next time I go to Tartarus. All right, this is how we don't hear the banging song anymore for the rest of the game.
Marvelous. I'm looking... Here are my requests. I will await a rope you must know. By all means. Very well.
They recommended this at the store when I said I was looking for a movie with a cool, hard-boiled main character. But so far, he just seems like a reckless old man to me. He even fell for that woman's lies. Do people really think this guy is cool?
That's right.
Really? I don't get it. He's surrounded by gangsters again! Wow! He was so cool! He actually knew it was a lie the whole time, and he was just pretending to be tricked. His signature phrase was so good, too! You can't be a detective without smarts, and you've got no right being a detective without a heart.
The game's first, man. No, you didn't really gain much of anything.
Looks like this movie is part of a series! Let's watch the other ones together when you have time.
Further gathering organized by new religious groups. Police are working to confirm.
Good day. Very well. Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Did you not want one?
Very well.
Welcome back.
Let's go to Tartarus. Start the new year off strong, you know? If we're just gonna take it easy, they'll just make me more nervous at this point.
Hey. Yes. In this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals only helped them push each other to the top. Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival?
I think so.
Well, good. Make sure you don't lose to them. They must be pretty good if they're on your radar. Kinda makes me want to see how I'd fare against them. Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me. So it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a long-time childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then. I didn't notice the time. Before you go to sleep? You want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
Good day. I shall be waiting.
you accepting a request? I've been waiting for... Flowing stairs that pose an obstacle to those who dare to reach another floor. So, this is an escalator. A simple contraption at first glance. But one false step will leave one mired in an exhausting ordeal.
To all customers, for your own safety and the safety of others, please do not move in the opposite direction of the escalators. Thank you.
Oh my. It seems that these customers may come to harm. We'd best exercise caution ourselves. And what is this? Please watch your step. There is a pitfall just ahead.
Where is it?
Why, it's right over here. There, in the center of this fenced-off area, it's marked with eye-catching signs proclaiming in bold print, "Do not enter." Humans are frequently drawn to what has been forbidden. This is a crafty snare, one that defies the common notion that pitfalls must be hidden. Flowing stairways, pitfalls employing high-level psychological tactics. Human authorities truly go to great lengths in their quest to preserve the town's law and order. I'm very moved by their dedication to the cause. Let us carry on. Our thoughts with the unsung heroes who give their love and lives to this town. Oh, this tantalizing fragrance. Can it be?
Whoa! You can figure out our secret ingredient with just a whiff? I guess you got a funky sense of smell to go with your funky sense of style, lady. Well, there ain't a law saying takoyaki shops can't cook other stuff besides octopus. So, how about it? Wanna buy some? I swear my takoyaki's so good it'll make your jaw drop.
Hi,
Cuisine
Coco.
so
Welcome. How you
scrumptious
doing?
that one's jaw can drop off? I imagine that would warrant urgent medical care, realistically speaking. But I would very much like a taste. Unfortunately, this is all I have on me at the moment. I do hope this is sufficient.
Not that expensive.
No need to console me. My curiosity far exceeds any monetary. Oh, I see. Upon closer inspection, a single serving is only 400 yen. Well then, 2 orders of your finest takoyaki, please.
Thanks. Here you go. And come again.
I gotta have takoyaki
This
again.
distinct texture, the firm, chewy skin. There's no doubt about it. I must say, I'm surprised to see this used as a cooking ingredient.
How's your jaw?
It has yet to even unhinge. But for the better, I suppose. There are many other delicacies I must try. It wouldn't do to lose my jaw before sampling each and every one of them. There appear to be several dining establishments around here. We must simply visit all of them. My first priority is to go to something called a net cafe, where one may use something called a soda fountain. This apparatus allows for an infinite combination of flavors by mixing various solutions. Just thinking about it gives me a sort of electric tingle across my tongue. I see. My, oh my. Oh, how intriguing. We appear to have exhausted every dining option in this area. Oh dear, is something the matter? Now that I think about it, you haven't eaten much since our 7th meal. In any event,
I must thank you for your delightful company. I shall certainly savor this experience. If you don't mind, I'd very much appreciate it if you were to escort me again sometime. Are you accepting a Let's hear the results. Marvelous.
You're gonna have to use thought.
Then you have my thanks. Very well then. Here are my requests. Very well then.
Doing fine, just the best thing about life. Yeah, I'm that way sometimes, but usually whenever I'm in bed, I sleep. Okay, so. Well, shit. Now I wish I knew that Elizabeth's dates don't take up time.
Oh, welcome. Oh. Oh.
I'm assuming you go back to school now. Yeah, why not?
Oops, my bad.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Hey, so
Let's go back to session.
Oh, welcome back.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, I'd love to have tea with my girlfriend.
Today, I'd like to make a snack food that would pair well with tea. That said, I'm not terribly well versed in the art of cuisine. So I'm hoping to make some simple karumeyaki. Did your teachers ever show you how to make it?
Karma what?
Karameyaki is a confectionery that was passed down from Portugal during the Sengoku period. Karame derives from the Portuguese word caramelo, or caramel in English. Well, it might be faster if you just see for yourself. Let's get
Caramel
started.
tea?
Temperature
Sounds pretty
control
good.
is key. We want to turn off the heat right before it hits 130 degrees Celsius. Oh, we should keep things moving. Let's put the sugar in the ladle first. What a nostalgic flavor. It may not require hours in the kitchen, and the taste isn't particularly complex, but I'm quite fond of these. And more than anything, it's nice that we can make it ourselves. You know, when I saw this for the first time, I thought it was like magic. I've tried making it myself a number of times, but I ended up burning it on every attempt. I guess you could call it a bittersweet memory. But I didn't give up. I continued practicing. And that's finally led to our success today. What do you think?
That's so inspiring.
Hearing you say that makes me glad to have shared it. Back home, there were plenty of opportunities to host formal dinners and tea parties, but I never considered it particularly admirable to have someone else prepare the extravagant dishes. Doing the cooking myself also allows me to talk with you like this. And isn't that sort of familiarity the key to understanding each other better? I think this might have been what I was missing. Instead of complaining about being difficult to approach, I needed to create an opportunity for change.
Ailment surge. Greatly raises critical rate on buzzed ailments.
It's fascinating, the kind of things you learn by simply inviting someone over for tea. Thank you. I hope we can talk again like this sometime. Oh, right, I had a favor to ask. There's still some sugar and baking soda left. Do you think you could help me make another batch? Karameyaki keeps for a long time. This could be a good chance to make some for the others.
Making karameyaki with Mitsuru, I went back to my room. Is this still school break? Man, they got like a long time off from school. Oh, there's a linked episode with the doggo. Kids are playing pretty rough with Koromaru.
Don't get sick, okay, Koromaru? Lots of people haven't been looking so good lately.
They say if you smile when you gargle, you won't get infected. And if your feet get too cold, you'll catch depression. So bundle up when you sleep.
Okay, see you guys later!
Quite exciting over here.
Well, it's been different around town lately, don't you think? So many people with dead looks in their eyes. Not to mention the wild stories going around. I couldn't help but worry. So I came to check
You think that was really Lowenthal as a little kid? Probably.
But it looks like I had nothing to worry about. So that's
He is
enough
still
of
in
that
the
for
game.
now. Next time, I'll bring some snacks, all right?
He voices Yukari's dad in the flashback tapes. Do our best.
Oh, there they are. I'm beat. And it's been getting chillier, too.
Oh, I know that
right.
voice.
Do you know how to play shogi, young man?
That's Andrew Morgado. He's Adachi in Yakuza Like a Dragon in Infinite Wealth. No, I've never played.
I can teach you. And while we're at it, Oromaru can lend you a helping paw.
Oromaru seems like he's up for it.
Well then, shall we begin? I don't have anyone to play with these days. This is going to be fun.
Oromaru, I played Shogun the Old Man.
Hey, hold it! Ora-chan, it's too early for that hint.
What's going on over here?
Oh, pardon us. We are right in front of the entrance, aren't we?
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Of course. This is a student dorm, right? And does that mean you'll leave this place one day too, young man? I see. Well, Koromaru, looks like the next batch of students will look after you too. Life may be filled with goodbyes, but well, they never get any easier.
Amen to that, old man. Check.
What?
That was a good move.
So what? We're just getting started. That was a good match. I'll have to stop by again. Until next time, you two. And to that lovely lady over there, adieu.
Moving out of the dorms. That would be some point after we finish our fight. It's hard to even imagine right now, but it's something we'll have to face in the future. After all, we're fighting so we can even have a future. Don't you worry, Koromaru. Everyone will love you.
Oh no! My shogi pieces.
Is that the old man from earlier?
Shogi pieces are scattered on the ground with the old man's feet. Probably help him out. I don't know why I thought Koromaru was a husky. He's an albino Shiba Inu. The fighting ends. Once the battle's over, Iwatodai Dorm will have completed serving its purpose. We'll all eventually go our separate ways. I wonder what Koromaru wants to do after all the fighting ends. Maybe I should ask him. Oh, you want to come with me, boy? As he wants to come with me when it's all over. There's a Koromaru wants to stick with me after the fighting's over. Let's protect the future. An old ragged collar. There's an amulet sewn into the back. Did the priest have made this? Isn't this important to you? He wants me to keep it for him. If I brought this along for our next home, that might make Koromaru happy. I'll take good care of this. Koromaru's howl resounds throughout the quiet shrine. You'll sense a strong resolve from Koromaru. You have forged a powerful bond with Koromaru. You can now fuse Byakko, the sacred white beast. That's who I need for the special fusing. I've probably got all the regular fusion ones.
I see you're back.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Good day. I shall be... Here are my requests. A shame. Very well.
She knows about binging.
Yes,
I believe they call it binging.
that reminds me. I was reading this book during class once, and one of our classmates said to me, "Wow, I'm surprised. So you're the type to talk with your fists. What exactly do I look like to everyone else?"
Don't worry about that too much.
Thank you. I know you're just being considerate, but still, I can't help but feel bothered by it. I'm an anti-shadow weapon, but most people don't see me as one. Isn't this a critical issue? Once I finish reading, I'll need to think of a solution. During combat, the mental states of both sides play a significant role in the outcome. I want to be able to intimidate my enemies, but also encourage my teammates. What can I do to give everyone that kind of impression? Ideally, it would be something that makes me appear reliable in battle. Maybe I can find some tips in this book. I think that's enough for today. Good night.
I was completely ignoring that was January 6th. I'm going to go take Elizabeth out on a date. Again, because there's a trophy for taking her to your room, which is the last thing you do with her. Oh, today's the last day of winter vacation, so we're going back to school tomorrow.
Good day. I've been waiting for... So this is a shrine. It's quite similar to a temple, is it not? A mysterious presence lurks here, though it is markedly different from a shadow. Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and pay my respects. I wonder if this is enough.
That's too much.
Is there a problem? I'd heard that the effects of this mystical divine grace were proportional to the amount offered. In any event, I have finished presenting my offering. Come to think of it, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the fountain. There are a great many locations in your world where supplicants may request good fortune. You live in a truly wondrous place. Could those paper strips tied there be... Just as I thought, these are paper fortunes. I've heard of this game. People entrust their destiny to a slip of paper, finding the risk far too exhilarating. I see. There are many possible destinies written on them. Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining every single variation.
I have to wait till Elizabeth is satisfied.
Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived, but what is that equipment over there? If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem, correct? I see. In the presence of a true god, upholding a pretense of gravitas is all but meaningless. What a magnanimous and introspective message. If that is the case... Fascinating. In order to attain joy, one must first claw one's way to the very top. This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
I agree. In a weird cosmic sort of way.
That was certainly entertaining. Now, could you please instruct me in the proper use of the jungle gem over here?
You might be a bit too big for it. What the fuck?
I can't get out. Oh dear, it's rather difficult to maintain one's balance.
I love this woman.
Today was even more enjoyable than our other outings thus far. To be honest, lately I've been wondering, do I find this world enjoyable simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? Or another possibility, perhaps I enjoy myself on these excursions because of your company. In any event, I believe I'll have to negotiate with my master to install a horizontal bar in our room. I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime, if you wouldn't mind. Well then, I suppose we should call it a day. But before we do, I'd like to go on the slide one more time. Shall we seize the opportunity and go in tandem? Woo!
And you don't show me it?
Are you accepting a let's hear the results. Come to think of it, very well then. Oh. Why?
I hope that didn't lock me out of growing up with her.
Oh, welcome back.
Excuse me? Yes.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there?
Garden sense.
What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
Oh, back to school, to prove to Nyx I'm not a fool.
Come to think of it.
Hey, have you heard the rumors about that cult?
Excuse me?
Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. Besides, pretty much the fact the fall's coming. Oh well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. By the way, about homework for second period. Just like in the portable playthrough, I am skipping if that magician teaches.
Everyone, listen up.
Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break is come and gone. No more boozing. Oh, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. But since it's New Year, here's a relevant question for you all.
Listen.
Let's see. You know about the monk named EQ? He's the famous one. He's one who's famous enough that they made a show based on his life. Well, that's what he said about New Year's. The New Year is the index of a journey to a certain place. Where is the certain place he's referring to? The underworld?
Exactly.
That's right. Our New Year's decorations are but milestone markers along the path to the underworld. EQ was one eccentric old man. During the New Year's celebration, he carried upon a staff with a skull on top of it. He stated stuff like, death is coming closer, to random passersby and whatnot. Anyway, if you want to learn more about old-timey stuff like this, you can go ask Mr. Okota about it. Now, please open your textbooks.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
From the rooftop, it'd be nice to have a little chat up here. Oh, everybody wants to go up to the top.
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel.
Jesus!
Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Oh, well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
I can always count on you.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna make the final ball a home run.
Don't spoil him. He's gonna let it go to his head again.
What's wrong with
I'm
that?
not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh. I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Social link check real quick. We're a couple behind on Kenji. Takeba's soon. 2 behind on the chariots. We're almost done with Treasurer. 2 behind on the team manager. God, I hope we'll have enough time for these.
Excuse me. That's great. I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. We waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
I guess it's being protection.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Eon Arcana.
People person. All social links unlocked.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
I guess I'm somewhat lonely. So I have to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? School somehow feels different from last year. It's a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? A lot of students in my class are talking about the cults and other weird things. Imagine this has something to do with the coming of Nyx. Well, let me know if you want to go to Tartarus.
Yo. Yes. All right. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here's been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
Not a clue.
I just figured I should get to know Kurosawa-san better since he's done so much for me. And maybe I just want a bit of a reference for the future. I'll tell you about it later.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, it's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further.
You're dropping it?
I have no idea why the two of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Living abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures. And I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
And rounds.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later.
Why give me these?
No particular reason. But if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check.
Wow, generous.
For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
Two of us ate and had a spirited discussion about the upcoming battle. You can now fuse Horus, the god of the skies. Class is ended for today.
Hello there. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to help me. Did you know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance? I wonder if this is going to be enough flyers.
Stop.
Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before, and now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr. Takenozuka got resolved, I felt more confident. Or maybe proactive is the better word. I can even talk to the boys in my class now, too. Well, a little. Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but, I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then, just like today.
You can do it.
Yes, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember that illustration collection I found at the bookstore? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and it wasn't there anymore. But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too. I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist. I bought it a long time ago, and I've read it so many times that I've practically memorized it. I'd like this book to be read by all sorts of people too, just like that illustration collection. I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself. Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers?
Thanks. Shoujo manga.
When you finish reading it, please pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would be a good idea to hand it off at the bookstore. It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have met you. That book couldn't be in better hands.
I
Now we're
am
done with
thou.
justice.
Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Justice Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the justice within thyself.
Now fuse Kieseldeck with Hand of Justice.
There she is! Fushimi-san!
Are we interrupting?
No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate, right? We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again for helping me today, Senpai. I'm sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself.
You sure?
I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking. If the timing is convenient though, let's walk home together again sometime. Okay, go ahead and fill out your name and class on this form. Now, as far as what you should expect on the day of...
I still have a couple of them left to go. I really hope I'll have enough time to do them all.
I see you're back.
Only 3 more days till X Day. I thought today was X Day because that's when the muskrat changed Twitter's handle.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yes. There isn't as much damage from pests as I was expecting. That's a relief. But we haven't taken any special measures. What's going on? Oh, this is... Look! There's a ladybug larva. It's so small and adorable.
Just leave it alone.
Yes, we wouldn't want to interrupt it while it's eating. Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants. That explains why there weren't any harmful insects around. Thank you very much, little ladybug. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. Huh. Sorry, I got distracted. Shall we keep going? Oh, look over there. It may be rude to interfere, but we can't let them ruin our harvest. Let's give the ladybugs some assistance this time. Status reads all green. I don't see any problems. That should be enough for today. Let's head back now.
Got it!
Shame I can't go up with them unless it's a school day.
I see you're back.
Yes!
Oh, and I guess we're
It
abilities for
looks
this.
like they're growing quite nicely. I'm amazed at how robust they are. The ladybug has grown into a fine adult as well. Does this mean our mission is complete? That's a job well done.
Well, thanks to your help.
I did my best to do everything in my power. I'm happy I was able to assist. Oh,
And we can't forget to thank the ladybug for contributing as well. As I've tended these plants alongside you, I've realized something. I've made so many new discoveries beside these planters. Everyone is doing the best they can to make their way in the world. That goes for the plants, the pests, and the ladybug too, and you as well. I may be a machine, but I also want to do the best I can. I'll give it my all to make my way in the world, just like everyone else. Do you think I'll be able to?
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm not going to act on my own anymore. I just want to do a little bit to protect everyone's futures.
Strengthens physical skills.
Of course. I don't plan on sacrificing my attention here either. Okay, it's time to get started. I think we did another thorough job today. Shall we head back now?
Coming of age day, there's no school. Oh, that's great.
Good day. I shall be marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yes.
Ah, I can't take her today.
Here are my requests. Very well.
Hey. I'm counting on you. What'll it be? I got some stuff you might find useful. So feel free to browse. That what you want? Great. It's all yours. Prices are a bit lower today. Take a look if you have the chance. Everything look good here? Great. It's all yours. Everything look good? All right, then. Baby, stay with me. Take as long as you need. Well, take as long as you need. Everything look great. It's all yours. That what you? All right, then. Everything look all right, then. That what you? Great. It's all yours. Everything look great. It's all yours. Everything look all right, then. That what you? Great. It's all yours. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? At this point, huh? Made up your mind? Take your time. All done here? Be seeing you.
Welcome. Which one? You've come at a good time. There are some new items you can create. Which one? I'm sure this will prove to be useful. Have you decided? All right, I'll trade you for this. Go on, look around. Which one? What would you like? You're sure about this, right? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. So, what will it be? Are you sure? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. So, what will it be? 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 What would you like? So, what will it be? So, what will it be? So, what will it be? What would you like? Is that all you need? I got my hands on some pretty interesting wares. Phil, how many? Did that? We have a deal. You like that one? We have a deal. I'm sure this will prove to be useful. Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
Boxer.
Oh.
That felt like a waste, but
Hey!
by the way, I want to show you this magazine that hits stands today.
What?
Which one? Don't tell me it's an article about cults. Everyone's been saying the end is near lately. What's up with that?
Hold up.
Just read it. You'll see how true it really is. Oh, it's cold. I wish I could get my skin plated. Then I'd shine as bright as the sun. You know what I mean by plating, right? It's when objects are covered in a thin metallic layer. Plating is done by plating iron with tin. For corrugated galvanized iron, you plate iron with zinc. Gold medals, by the way, are created by plating silver with gold. So technically, Olympic athletes don't win gold medals. Kind of a bummer, right?
That's why.
The night sky is awfully beautiful these days, thanks to the Irvings up there. Stars produce light via nuclear fusion, and the planets reflect that light back out into the universe. Of course, neither celestial body is superior to the other. They both have their purposes. Life is the same way, though it might be hard for your kids to understand that now. By the way, have you heard the news going around? The media makes it sound some supernatural in origin. Don't listen to all that. These sorts of wild rumors spread every now and then like a drop of dye on a specimen. They'll all die down soon enough.
Oh, hello there. Thank you very much. I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here?
I like it here.
I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
I guess we're revealed the results and they've grown closer.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
I wonder if I'll even get to the final Tartarus grind tonight. Might be something I have to save for the finale.
Oh, there you are. We're all going to Hagakure. Wanna come?
Sure. I don't like ramen after how many times you've eaten it.
Oh, that was easy. Sonata-san's buying today. You remember that bet we made in Yakushima? Wow, you probably forgot all about it by now. Well, you won in the end, even if it was ice. But whatever, Sonata-san still lost, right? Even if it took me like 6 months to make him admit it. Come on, everyone else already left. We got a jet.
Everyone's okay with the special, right?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. 5 specials, please.
Man, this is awesome! Sonata-san's never treated us all to ramen before.
I'll accept that I lost, but why do I have to treat all of you?
Where do you think he's getting the money?
Come on, Sonata-san, a bet's a bet. You gotta pay up.
All right, all right. I never said I wouldn't. What's wrong? I guess you doubting me too?
No, but have you seen the magazine on the counter? The headline caught my attention.
What magazine?
This one, Emergence of a Messiah. The charismatic one speaks.
Oh, it must be about that doomsday cult. They're all over the internet, too.
Oh. Hey, look at this photo. Check out their so-called messiah.
What the? Is that Takaya?
I thought something was up. So, it's Strega after all. I just lost my appetite.
Listen. Mankind is currently imprisoned by the sins of hate and anger. But soon, a savior will descend upon this world to break the chains that bind us and lift us to new heights. This great being is known as Nyx. I have beheld her glory, and she has blessed me with power beyond belief. When Nyx arrives, there will be no more pain, no more suffering. Humanity shall be freed.
How the hell does he know about Nyx?
Wait, he's saying that Nyx will save the world? But that's a lie!
I don't think that even matters. This is all just a game to him.
That bastard.
But there are those who do not understand the truth, even though they have also been granted her blessing. They have acquired the same power as I, yet they abuse it for their own personal gain. These miscreants are the ones to blame for the recent tragedies that have been plaguing our streets.
Wait, is he talking about us?
That's a load of crap.
Shh, not so loud. We're not the only ones here, you know.
And what do they mean by the charismatic one? Why is he suddenly a celebrity?
He looks like Jesus Christ.
Apparently,
That might be
Jin
why.
was already pretty well known on the internet. He's probably good at influencing public perception.
Yeah, I bet he orchestrated Takaya's rise to fame by building his brand like a celeb. Those two make me sick.
Brothers and sisters,
I'm now picturing
I shall
Takaya
go
on the
forth to make
InfoWars desk.
preparations for Nyx's arrival. But do not fear those evildoers who desecrate their gifts. Nyx shall right their wrongs. May your hearts be filled with peace as you await your salvation. Blessed are those who take joy in the coming of Nyx. The revolution is upon us, my brethren.
Revolution? People can't seriously be buying this crap, can they?
It's religion, of course
Perhaps
they
the
are.
power of an exceptionally charismatic individual is the only way to change this nebulous future. That's the end of the article. It appears Strega disappeared again after the interview.
Well, there's only one place they could have gone. Tartarus. They're just wasting everyone's time.
Still, it seems they've managed to shift the atmosphere of the entire city. Even if they don't say it out loud, people must be scared inside.
Yeah, they probably are. Why else would anyone believe this nonsense? It's not normal.
Believing what you hear is a choice. There's no real way for them to know what's true.
Well, no wonder it feels like the world's ending. We're all gonna die.
But is that so unusual? All life will eventually come to an end. Does Nyx's involvement change that in some way? Death is a natural occurrence in the cycle of life. Don't all humans realize this?
They want an escape.
I guess.
Tell you the truth, I never even would have thought about my own death if none of this happened. But we're already here, so why don't we just leave it at that? Our target is Nyx. If Strega gets in our way, we'll deal with them too. That's all there is to it.
Agreed. We'll probably run into them in Tartarus anyway. No matter how you look at it, they want us out of the picture.
Promise Day's almost here, huh?
Yeah.
We need to do all we can until then.
All right. And first things first, we're gonna need lots of energy. Let's eat. Excuse me! I'll add a Hagakure bow to the list. You don't mind, right, Sonata-san?
Whoa, Junpei, didn't you say you were eating half of Aigis' food too?
Don't worry, I'm starving.
You better eat it all.
Yeah, don't they charge you for food waste anyway? I know Korean barbecue places do. Alright, good night, Kokla. I'm nowhere near to the end, so you're not going to miss the finale. The finale will probably be Wednesday. I have every intention of beating this before Thousand Year Door comes out, and then we're going to stream that. As much as it pains me to say it, guys, I'm actually feeling quite tired myself, so I'm going to go call it a night. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you like the stream, you can give me a follow here on Twitch. I'm MugiwaraJM, all one word, except for I'm not. Just MugiwaraJM on Facebook and Mugiwara_JM on others. And if you'd like to give me content even further, you can check out Super Bonus Round, my Let's Play channel I do with my friends. We are currently going through Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Sonic Origins Plus, Mega Man Battle Network 2, and Super Mario RPG, with some other playthroughs coming down the line. Also, we also have full completed playthroughs of the other Yakuza games, the entire Kingdom Hearts series, and quite a few other games too. Like Majora's Mask is a favorite of mine. We're still Phoenix Wright hasn't been worked on in a while because coordinating a schedule between the three of us is hard. All right, I've rambled long enough. I'm very tired. I will try to catch you guys on Wednesday. If I'm feeling up to it on the weekend, I might do an extra stream of this just to get it done before 1000 Year Door comes out on Thursday. We'll see. Or I might start earlier on Wednesday. We'll play it by ear. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.